Okay, we have an attorney on board that we want to go ahead and vote on.
Who's the attorney?
Who's the gentleman that came here for that meeting?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay.
I want to, no, we need some help. We've got a lot of questions with the CCNRs coming up in June, and there's a number of questions. The current attorney is just not responsive. And I move that we use this Val Frothingham.
I disagree.
I object.
I'm making a motion, you can disagree. The point is, if you come up with somebody better, we'll look at that. And the
We did.
There were others proposed, Joe.
We haven't seen where others.
I put you in contact.
And I wrote you back after I looked at them. They're a litigation firm.
They do HOAs, but I would like to submit something into the record if you want this guy on there.
We'll be happy to discuss that, but anyway.
Well,
Okay.
Right now,
begging,
we're gonna, yes.
yeah, begging your pardon, in the December executive meeting, there was a resolution voted on and passed by the board that no new attorney would be hired until the complete financial audit was made available to the members.
Yes.
Exactly what happened.
Well,
So according to your own vote, you may not hire an attorney until the audit's provided.
presently, without good legal representation, that takes a priority to some of the board members over whether we're gonna wait or not.
No.
No, it doesn't.
But you passed a resolution.
You passed a resolution.
Yes, Carlin
Yes, you
agreed
did.
to it. I was sitting next to him.
Is it not in our minutes?
Is it in the minutes, Greg?
No, oddly enough, it's not in the minutes.
But we were here.
There's a
We
lot
were
of
here.
things.
It's on recording,
Everybody
but
was
it's not
here.
in the minutes.
Actually, I was present and I saw the vote.
I didn't accept that.
Yes, you did, actually.
Yes, you
No,
did.
I did. Yes, you did. I watched it. Yes, you
Yeah,
did.
I was here, I
Don't we
saw
have a
it.
recording of
I
it?
watched your response to it. You agreed to it.
Agreed to.
This is nonsense. You're gonna cause a division here that is unprecedented.
I think,
Excuse me, Joe.
I said the division is there. You're accusing me of doing something, I don't even know what you're talking
I
about.
No, we have the
The
recording.
only thing we agreed to do in
Unfortunately,
December
I didn't
was
have
that we
that.
wouldn't move on
you
the
record that?
CCNRs until June.
No.
No.
That's not happening.
There was a recording made of that meeting in
So
December.
if it wasn't in the minutes, December, why wasn't it corrected in January?
The
I
same
think
way
we have a
that
recording
the
of the
corrections
meeting.
don't get corrected. I don't know why.
Yeah, we actually,
In January, that they weren't in the December minutes?
we actually had it recorded at that meeting
We're
in
not talking about
December.
recording, we're talking about the minutes. You're saying that you brought it up in January. Recordings don't work, guys, you gotta look at what.
Yeah, I can agree that there are opinion recordings for you
Yeah,
that
their
legal
opinion
firm you're trying to hire. I have it with
to
me.
destroy any recording.
You're supposed to. That's what Mark
Who
Ruth
said
said.
there's
It does not. It
This is
doesn't.
a membership owned.
So Greg, you're saying that in January you brought that up, that they weren't in the December minutes? and-
Joe, I'm saying that you agree to postpone hiring an attorney until the audit is finished.
When
That's
did
what
I do
said.
that?
December.
December was December meeting, Joe.
Well,
You really did.
regardless of what was agreed,
Whether anybody agreed to anything is not the point.
What do you mean?
Well, what you're saying is you heard him say this and he heard you say that.
Bottom line, there
And
was a
you
vote.
have a recording and you heard it over there. The fact is, we just have a motion on the table.
Well, there's a
We
motion
have a
on the table.
motion on the table.
That's the point, I think.
Greg, just, I think
The
we're mixed up
motion
here
is on the
because
table.
I brought this up
We
last
haven't even
month.
gotten to
Yes,
question
it was
yet.
shot down.
And
Carlin just said, let's
Table it.
table it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't December, I did it last month.
No, you're talking about something. I agree with you.
There are no
Table
CCRs.
it last month because you tried to bring it up and just table it. And I think that's where it needs to stay until the audit is finished.
I do not.
You have an attorney on staff. I asked Carlin, it's recorded visually that we have an attorney. And at that point, he basically slandered the attorney and actually committed libel because it was recorded against that attorney, who we still have at this point. We have an attorney on hold right
he's
now.
ineffective right now.
That's beside the point. You have an attorney.
What is, so we need representation.
You have one.
And
You
he's
may
not-
not choose to enjoy that representation, but you have one right now. The need for this gentleman that majority of people do not want.
Majority of
that you-
people in this room.
Right.
That's
You're
right.
not, you don't represent a majority of the.
They're
I represent the people that voted for me as well as the mayor.
That's right.
Right.
And I firmly, with everything that I have, will not allow you to take this person. This person who came caused nothing
The dissension.
but anguish and dissension to this
Because he
community.
didn't agree with your side.
That's
No,
his
no, because he used deception to get him here. Harlan said last month that he was the one that called him. He denied that at that meeting when that attorney was there. I sat next to him. He denied he had ever spoken to him.
Why is
There
our
is deception
dues?
going on here, and it's irritating.
Can you tell me
This
what
is
the
just gonna cause
deception
greater
is?
division.
What's the deception? I don't get what you're.
What are our dues gonna? Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And that's, I just
According to
read,
Robert's Rules of Order,
You
once you
have
have approved
one-
minutes,
No.
you're supposed to have.
No, you were supposed to have
Record
the
of
original
minutes.
document of those minutes. Would you like to go down to the state and ask them?
You know, this is actually a good thing this has
I've worked with
happened,
this for
because this
25
is
years
more
now.
for the
What
members
I
to
read
know of
in
what you
three
guys are
different-
doing.
We go down to the state.
Our dues are not gonna sit here and go to a lawyer that's gonna come in and help put liens on people's homes, sue our neighbors, and sit here and back this kind of behavior. We vote, you guys did a vote. No, you did a vote that nothing was gonna happen, no money was gonna be spent till after the audit. And now you come in here and tell us that we don't have to go by that vote because there's a new motion on the table?
I never voted on it.
Well, you weren't here.
Why don't you stand up and tell these people they heard falsely? Will you do that?
They heard false.
We are not.
Oh, we heard falsely.
We did not hear falsely.
If you had a motion table until after the audit was completed, that was.
Blythe, begging your pardon, but that's why we record these.
That's why we
That's why we
record it.
record these now.
Excuse me.
Because we heard what we heard.
Because it's not in the minutes.
Because we don't get a truthful rendition
Please,
of,
we're not getting anything done.
because we don't get a truthful
Nobody can
rendition
hear
of the minutes.
anything. Please. Nobody can hear a thing when everybody's talking.
I was impressed by this lawyer.
Of course you would.
He's a good litigator.
Rod, I'd like to read the attorney's own words.
I don't think we're ready for
I
this.
move that we,
You're not
I raised a motion, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, do we have approval for this
Why,
lawyer?
what is this lawyer?
Recall.
Recall. It's time to recall. It's time to move forward.
All in approval of this new lawyer? That'd be me.
You're not gonna debate it now?
No, there's no section.
Really, there's no debate.
No democracy.
Rise to
Excuse
point
me.
of order.
We have a vacancy as well that I think takes precedent over this. I would like to see that vacancy filled.
We're gonna take care of that as we get.
No, we need
Before
to
the
take care of
vote.
it now, so we can.
Before a vote,
You wanna have a seat?
Yes.
before a vote, we have
Listen,
form.
Right, if you
need
rise to
to
the
have
question
an
of order,
appropriate
then they
form.
can.
Carlin's decided not to be here for whatever reason, that's fine, but we have a vacancy. That takes precedent over hiring an attorney.
Greg, I understand. Anything to disrupt this is fine with you, and that's fine. We're gonna continue with this agenda and try to.
Is that all you do is just slander?
That's pretty rich from you. That's pretty rich.
Really? I have never written anything slanderous in my life, nor have I ever written anything about this board or what's going on, ever. As God is my witness.
You brought up false
continue to
information
slander.
on my particular case in front of
It was
everybody when it was an executive decision, business and you knew it.
Your statement when you, for
No.
being on the board,
No.
I could.
So you're
I
gonna
have
ignore
facts about this.
So I guess
December's
it's a lot of
decision.
opinions.
I'm not gonna yell at anybody, I just wanna say something.
All right.
Okay, you wanna make a statement, then we're gonna go ahead. Last one.
During our December, I believe it was 16th meeting,